Good morning, y'all. I'm a little disturbed after watching Donald Trump last night in Milwaukee. Uh, he tried to pretend that he cared about blacks and people of color, which we know he's lying. And what he was saying last night, it just sounds so stupid to me. The things that he was saying about us. What I got out of the message, his message were blacks is the only one commit crime. That's pretty much what he said all together. And then he also tried to say that we need more police in our black neighborhoods where our kids will be able to walk around and go to school and come home without being shot. But y'all see what he's so wrong at. He don't even realize that it's the police officer is the one killing our kids. The reason our kids can't go out and do the things that white kids do. It's the police officer are doing these things. Donald Trump, he a racist, he prejudiced, and he hate. He try to pretend he have a couple of blacks work for him, and well, this black guy worked for me, this black American person worked for me. It's just that one, y'all. Like last night in Milwaukee, where he were last night is 95% white. And he was talking about black people's, that Democrats is taking advantage of us and things of that nature right now, which we know is a lie. It's always been the Republicans, the ones that try to hold us down. They the one with them failing policies to help blacks. He think we stupid or something though. We might have been born at night, y'all, but we weren't born last night. Now, in Milwaukee, now you all do know this guy that got killed was killed by a black police officer. Now, they tried to make it seem like, well, you talking about Black Lives Matter, he was killed by a black police officer. That don't mean nothing, because he was killed by a black police officer. A black police officer served fucking time too. Because he was black and he killed the black guy. We talking about police officer, period. Killing our youth. Don't matter what color they is. If they black, they should do time just like the white ones that doing time. But it's very rare that a black police officer kill an black. So don't let them get that twisted. In Youngtown, Ohio, you got this community that ain't never white people in there, poor white people. And now they talking about, oh, you ain't doing nothing for the peoples in the race, like Hillary, ain't doing nothing for Youngtown. Okay, Youngtown going through something that we've been going through all our life. And now they just figured the shit out in Youngtown, Ohio. That they can't get jobs and factories closed and all these kind of things. Oh, that's been happening to us. Wake up, where y'all been? That's been happening to the black community. But do you see when it happened to white people, you see the difference? When it happened to white people, how the media take over and talks about it. And at the same time now, these people's in Youngtown, Ohio, these people's on drugs. Most of them people's on drugs and everything else. So it's mainly their fault. Now, if you're white, you don't have no excuse. You should have an excuse for not having a job and not being ahead or further in life than where you are. Because you're white. But when you're black, it's a totally different circumstance. Now, I want y'all to think about this here. They always talking down about President Obama. He ain't doing nothing for the black peoples and things of that nature right there. Y'all got to look at this right here. When he first won the office, when he first won the presidential race in '08, the Republican Party said we're going to see to him not getting a second term. They said we're going to be against everything that he stands for. And they fought him. Everything he fought. See, you people, you got to. I don't know where we at most of the time, what we be thinking about, what we see on TV. Do y'all, I mean, I know y'all got to been seeing this, looking at this stuff all the time. That the things that they were doing for him, doing to this man, everything he was for, they was against it. They had said that. They're going to be against everything he fought. Now that man passed Obamacare. Now you got to realize that most of the people didn't have insurance were black people. Y'all got to remember that now. It was us that didn't have health insurance and things of that nature. He were able to do that. That's against all the Republicans and then half of the Democrats. They was against him also. Now, you got to realize they said he wasn't going to get a second term. But guess what, y'all? It's a God in this world, y'all. It's a God. See, that's one thing y'all got to wake up and realize, that God is real. God is real. God seemed to him getting a second term. He got a second term. They still was against him. For 8 years, they went against this man. Everything this man did, they was against him. Now, he did do a whole lot of good now, whether y'all want to believe it or not. The unemployment went down and everything since this man stepped in office. When this man took over in '08, I think the unemployment, I think it was like 7 or 8 percentage. At that particular time, I think that's where we were with the unemployment, somewhere at 7 or 8. Now he done brought it down to like 5.4 or 5 or something like that. Now he did all this here on his own with no help from the Republican. He done all this here. Now you all got, like I'm telling y'all, see, you got to think about it now. You got to look at what's going on, because I think a whole lot of us don't even look at the news or don't read the paper, or we just don't look into politics, period. But what you got to look at is when the Republican Party was running for the Republican nomination, it was 17 of them. And Donald Trump was one of them. I call him Dum Dum. He didn't want to know nothing about nothing. And I'll say again, if Donald Trump becomes the president of the United States, I need to become the first black governor of Alabama. And y'all know that ain't gonna never happen. But he ran against 16 more Republicans. And he beat them out. Y'all know why he beat them out? I want y'all to think, and you got to look at this. The reason that he beat them other guys out, because the peoples was tired and they were fed up with Washington, the Republican and Democrat, that they wouldn't get nothing done. Not nothing done. For 8 years, they got nothing done. So they wanted change. But all at the same time, President Obama killed Bin Laden, had something to do with Hussein being killed. This man have done so much to this, this don't make no sense. And he did it by himself, y'all. This man did it with no help, just him and God. This man done all that, but they don't want to give him no credit for nothing good he done. They always try to talk about like the bad thing he do, but they never speak on the good thing that he done. The man did a whole lot of good things. They've been fighting against Obamacare. They don't took that probably 100 times to the Senate and the House of Representatives trying to get it overturned. It still hasn't been overturned. just go to show y'all, them 16 other Republican nominators, they didn't even get close. They didn't even get close. Do y'all see people fed up with them? And they don't took a dummy. They don't took a dummy over all these people because they didn't get nothing done. So that's the reason that Donald Trump won the nomination, the Republican nomination. It's because